Hello champions and future champions, hello ChessMood family. GM Gabuzyan is here with you and welcome to our daily lesson. Today we will learn very interesting defensive technique. Look at the board, you can see that we have opposite side castles and both players are trying to attack. Black king is covered by this pawn chain, but all three lines in front of it are open. And often white can create attacking ideas. At the moment, white player continued rook g1 move, and we need to decide how to take care of our king, keeping it safe, and already then switching, attacking on opponent's king. You can pause the video and try to make a decision. At the moment, if we try to go pawn g6, preventing checkmate on g7, this is weakening our king side a lot. Now there are some weakened squares. As well, white has a concrete move which is queen to h4. They want to capture on h7 with a mate. And if we're going h5, white can take back. Since pawn on g6 is under a pin and black cannot capture the queen. So, followed by queen h8, black king will be destroyed. For this reason, after rook g1, pawn g6 move is not enough. And there is a very strong option available. Black can continue bishop e4 check. It's a tempo, white has to go king a1, and now we are closing the king side with bishop g6 move. As you can see, bishop protects pawn on g7, standing in front of it. As well, it's very safely sealing pawns on h7 and f7. White will almost have no ideas to continue the attack. And already black is gonna be making pressure on the other side. White can try queen h4, and we go something like rook to c8, activating the piece. At the moment, if you are thinking about rook takes g6, so white tries to sacrifice the exchange and give some checks. It's not working, since rook c1 is mating. Otherwise, if after rook f c8, white goes knight d2, with the same rook g6 ideas, we can play now rook a8. Queen a2 is a mating threat, so white again doesn't have time for this move. And after a3 now, it's important not to play b4 immediately. What is the issue? White can take on g6, and this is very much complicating the game. We cannot take back with the h pawn, queen a8 is mating. Otherwise, after rook g6, if we are taking with the f pawn, after queen h7 check, our king goes to the middle of the board. And it can be very, very dangerous. That's why, after a3, we firstly go h6 move. And at this moment already, white is too late. Rook g6 now doesn't have any ideas, and b4 is coming. With the beginning bishop e4 and bishop g6 idea, black prevents all of attacking options. Now let's go ahead and we will see another example. At this moment, it's white to move. And we have very similar picture. We would like to attack on opponent's king. As well, black now has very strong pieces. How to be is the question. You can pause the video and make your decision. If we pay attention, now black cannot capture on a2 since it's safely protected by the knight. But spot on b2 is very, very much weakened. Black can play queen b4 if it's their move, attacking on this pawn. If they are provoking b3, this is weakening our king side a lot. Now, dark squares are very much vulnerable, and black has also a concrete tactical idea. They can play queen a3 check, king b1. At the moment, knight on c3 is the defender of a2 pawn, and black can make a distraction with knight e4 move. If white captures, queen a2 is mating. So we figured out that at the beginning, black has a very dangerous threat. And we are on time to create a strong defense. White can continue bishop to c4. First of all, it's strengthening defense of a2 pawn, so nothing like knight e4 is no longer dangerous. As well, after queen to b4, we can continue bishop b3. As you can see, our king is now very safe because of this bishop. And as well, this bishop at the same time attacks on opponent's king. So, followed by moves like rook d2 f1, white will create a big pressure on opponent's king this time. Now, let's go ahead and I will show you an opening idea happening in one of our ChessMood repertoire recommendations. This position is from Accelerated Dragon course in ChessMood, and we are recommending to play this line for black. Now we need to make a decision how to play. We sacrificed a pawn, but b file is open and we're planning to attack on opponent's king. Though in the course we are not recommending the most obvious rook b8 move. We are trying to create some threats and queen b4 is one of them. But white is again on time to create this strong defender. White goes bishop c4, and if we go queen b4, bishop b3 is keeping their king safe. Now white will be able to centralize the pieces and is getting a good game. That is the reason that at this position in the course we have an interesting recommendation. Bishop e6 is the move, preventing bishop c4. And now there is a very interesting concrete line. White goes g4, trying to distract our knight and as well push the pawn to f5, opening up the position. Instead of moving the knight, in the course we offer rook a to b8 move. We are sacrificing this knight, but getting a very interesting attack on opponent's king's position. If you're interested, you can check out this line in our courses. Now, let's make a little summary of this daily lesson. Often, we have seen that creating this kind of bishop on b3, it can be on g6 or g3 squares, is a strong defensive idea. It's blocking the line and as well protecting the pawns nearby. Let's go ahead and you will get your homework position. At the moment it's black to move, and even though we're pawn up, you can see white has a lot of threats on our king side. Especially bishop on d4 and rook on g1 are strongly attacking on g7 spot. So we need to decide how to play here as black, and you can share your thoughts and ideas in the comments section below. GM Gabuzyan was here with you. Thank you for your subscriptions, likes, and sharing this video with your friends. We appreciate it a lot. I will see you next time during our next daily lessons.